Good afternoon. This is the Boxing Junkie, and today we're going to talk about H.b.o. boxing just shutting down and what this means to boxing. Now, I've been watching boxing for, let's say, 25 years, alright? H.b.o. boxing has been major in boxing way before Showtime was even major in boxing. Now, this is a very bad sign that H.b.o. just said fuck the subscribers that are here for boxing and got rid of us. It's a sign that boxing is going out of business. Alright? Who's to say Al Heyman isn't next? You know? Then it's reduced to boxing back on free TV, which could really hurt the business. You know, this is not a good thing at all, people. And now it gives opportunities for more apps and more apps and more apps. And now, what is Al Heyman going to do? He has no one to negotiate against. He can't say, oh, I'm going to take all my fighters to H.b.o. for existence, you know? So this hurts boxing bad. Not to mention, I grew up watching H.b.o., you know? I enjoyed it. Did I have a problem with the commentary team? Yeah, sometimes I had a real problem with them, but the H.b.o. executives could have got rid of them. Instead, they just ditched the whole fucking project. It meant nothing to them. So, that leads me to this weekend. Terrence Crawford and Benavidez, a fight that normally would have been on H.b.o. You know, that's where Crawford became a star, on H.b.o. But instead, they advertise that it's on ESPN Plus. And, man, is there an app that's been harder to download? Try downloading ESPN Plus once on your iPhone or iOS device and see how easy it is. I mean, I couldn't find it. I had to go to Google and Google it in to download the app. So now we got ESPN Pluses, we got the zones, we got all this shit, and we lose H.b.o. Alright? Where are H.b.o. stars going to go to? I mean, the couple that they have. If Canelo is such a big star, why did H.b.o. just close the doors on everything? Think about this, people. Boxing is going out of business. Then I hear channels brag about the deal Al Heyman got. The $50 million deal. Or you people counting his pockets for me. You can correct me. Was it 50 or 60 million? That ain't shit. That ain't shit. In 2012, the budget for H.b.o. boxing was like $180 million. Back then. So the numbers that they're putting up now are really bad. It's a bad sign for boxing, people. You shouldn't be out here celebrating that H.b.o. shut down. Like it's a win for Al Heyman. Al Heyman didn't buy out H.b.o. Okay? Al Heyman needed H.b.o. I mean, that's who he went to negotiate against. You know, that was his bargaining chip, was H.b.o. That's how he could tell Steven Espinoza, nah, I'm going to go somewhere else. They would know he ain't talking about ESPN. So what does this lead to? More apps. What's to say they don't do the same to Al Hammond and PBC Boxing? Think about this, people. So with Terrence Crawford now being shown on ESPN, you see how much promotion went into that? Hardcore boxing fans didn't even know that this fight was happening until fucking the week that it was happening. So, what do I see from my experience? Alright, everyone on here, we got a lot of pocket counters on here. We got a lot of so-called businessmen. How is this a win? Because I see y'all celebrating. The downfall of one of the staples in boxing that hold it together was H.b.o. Yeah, they've had a shitty year. Obviously, they've had this on their mind for a while. Because looking back now, look at how people jumped ship. People wouldn't sign with H.b.o. They started going for the app, dancing, and all that shit. So, we'll be reduced to watching boxing off 15 apps that you gotta pay for. And, what do? Celebrate it. So, it's a shame for boxing that this has to happen. And Terrence Crawford, there you go. That could have been a main event on H.b.o. But it's not. Alright, just give this a thought, people. I'm out.